Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Ainge shooting.
Is that on purpose? Couldn't have been on purpose, man. That was too much of a good pass.
Trying to pass off.
Don't shoot!
Give and go.
Don't shoot!
Okay, he got it right there. Yeah, that was definitely a
Ainge
dime.
shooting.
That was definitely a dime. Let's get it. We back. Today we got Dennis Johnson. I know we didn't react to some Kevin McHale, some Danny Ainge, a lot of Larry Bird. Shout out to Larry Bird. Shout out to Kevin McHale too. His birthday coming up on the 19th. That's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Kevin McHale. Happy belated birthday, Larry Bird. Ironically, both their birthday was in December. The dynamic duo, probably one of the best duos. Or should I say trios when you add Dennis Johnson in there. But it's your boy DtaeNoDinero. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button for the video, subscribe, and turn your notification bells on too. We dropping content all the time. But I know I got my TikTok up here. Go ahead, if you got TikTok, go follow me on TikTok too. I got 21.9 thousand followers. I'm trying to reach 22,000 followers. But other than that, let's get to the video. I don't want to talk y'all heads off. I know everybody like to get straight to the videos. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Dennis Johnson, Boston Celtics.
Barkley's quick enough to get out there and play some defense against him. Celtics control is back. Against Julius Erving, Dennis Johnson goes in. Gets
Ooh, that's a tough bucket.
For granted, but he can hit that shot. Julius with some good defense. Dennis Johnson penetrated.
I didn't know Dennis Johnson was a hooper like that.
Take him out of that team defense concept. Celtics by one. There's the man we've been talking about with his first points of the ball game against the Celtics. Here's Bird coming off Parrish's pick, slides over Bobby Jones, a real good defender, gets beat, and Moses Malone was Barkley and third kill. Like they were trying out for the gymnastics team. Dennis Johnson,
a good fundamental give and go.
Erving is guarding Bird, and Wedman hits. Inside Catlett, the rookie, misses the shot. You can't break this guy. Bird gets a hand on it and causes a turnover of what he did against the Lakers 2 years ago in the championship series. Quick hand. You know, both teams have the ability to break down the other team's half-court offense.
The pass.
Three in the NBA. Alley-oop misses with Malone from Jones. So the team wants to really put their foot on the gas pedal and get this tempo up. Dennis Johnson working against Julius Erving. Runs him into a screen.
He was giving the 76ers buckets.
Situation for the Sixers. And Bobby Jones is in on Bird.
That's tough.
It away. Barkley. Short. And the Celtics the turnover. Great play by Maurice Cheeks. 3-on-1 break for Philadelphia. Malone has his shot blocked by Dennis Johnson.
Ooh, came right back and forced the turnover. Good hustle, boy.
Guard. Watch him come up the court. He's got one man, and Dennis Johnson looking at him, foot faking him, trying to stop him, makes him take a poor shot.
Did not get back well defensively as a team. 19-8. McHale gets two back. We see the 76ers are really alive and active defensively. How did you handle those kind of circumstances? Well, I know what Casey's doing.
Ooh, that was a dime. Finish, Larry.
Philadelphia. McHale turnaround jumper. He's got a Laker team where they're playing the best basketball of anyone at this point in the NBA. Off balance shot, an air ball by Erving, the third or fourth best player in the league now. Here's Dr. J. Larry Bird. Double team. Hits it anyway. But settling to run their set offense. Seasting from the corner. Jerry Seastings did not come back to give that help.
Hey, that boy Dennis Johnson had an eye on him.
With Andrew Toney. 72-70. McHale. Wingate should have gotten it to Andrew Toney and let him make the decision. McHale tied 78, final 45 seconds of the third quarter.
Good shot.
Wingate looks underneath from McCormick, takes the shot, which is short. Rebound, Dennis Johnson. They force the ball. Parrish to go to the middle. Coulter takes it all the way. Barkley gets the rebound. Offensive foul.
You know, Charles Barkley about to press the referee. Good charge. He was definitely planning. Feet was definitely planning.
And the only way you run is to create turnovers or get out and on missed shots.
Hold on, the last video we did, that Kevin McHale video, if you ain't seen it yet, it's on the channel. Charles Barkley talking about some Larry Bird ain't want none of this. But if you can clearly see in that last play right here,
They're gonna have to get out and run.
that's Barkley guarding Larry right there. Come here.
On missed shots.
Can't stop it.
Parrish and Robinson. Coulter comes down to help. And they spot the open man. Seasting hits it. That's to go. Johnson takes the jump.
Good shot.
It's amazing how
Got to call a timeout, huh?
Bird. Barkley.
With the steal. Hold on.
Johnson gets it back. McHale.
44. As the Bird shooting. Over to Jordan again. Nice steal.
Good.
The Bulls lead. Boston with the ball. Ainge shooting.
This could be a rough one. Hang in there.
14-12 Boston. Parrish shooting.
Filled in very well for Caldwell Jones, who's just coming off.
Johnson has room.
Dennis Johnson
like the
can
rest
shoot.
of Chicago. Marty Glickman doing the play-by-play.
Underneath the boards. Inside of his defensive player. As Matthews.
That's a good call. Johnson guessed which way Matthews was going.
He wasn't
3-on-3,
playing
however.
at that time.
The rebound.
You know, we're not calling that many fouls tonight.
Ooh, good
Bird
pass.
underneath and deep. 33. Boston leads by 5. 8:45 to go in the half.
Boston playing a little
Again, Bird.
bit from the field against the Bulls, 52 over the year. Goes up now. You can't tell me he's shooting when he passes off to the side here. Watch. Bingo. I'm thrown out the other night. Come on.
AC was thrown out.
Yeah, in Utah.
Johnson shooting.
fade
and
away.
hitting. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the half.
So they had Dennis Johnson guard Michael Jordan. That's a tough matchup. Because you would have thought that Michael Jordan would have been killing him. But from the looks of it, Dennis Johnson can hang.
Ainge with it, and now Johnson, and now Bird, and Parrish. Johnson has room underneath the Bird. What a shot! What a pass! What a pass!
Good little pick by Danny Ainge.
12, 74-62. Bird all alone.
Well, what happened?
That's been their biggest lead. Daly trying to pass off.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Ainge shooting.
Was that on purpose? Couldn't have been on purpose, man. That was too much of a good
Trying to
pass.
pass off.
Don't shoot!
Give him go.
Don't shoot!
Okay, he got it right there. Yeah, that was definitely a
Ainge
dime.
shooting.
That was definitely a dime.
Let's look at it. Parrish hits Dennis Johnson as he's going to the hoop. He knows
Nice
Greenwood's
little
coming
touch
out to
pass.
Ainge.
Third quarter coming up. 5 seconds. There's Daly. He lost it.
Whoa.
3 seconds. 2 seconds. Ainge scores. Stolen.
You didn't see the steal, but Dennis Johnson, the thief, to Ainge, the lead pass.
There's Daly all the way. 6 as the Bulls try to battle back. They trail now by 12. Wedman hits. Now Johnson. There's McHale.
They're not going to get it. The
Check
Bulls
that.
on a run.
Celtics with it.
Michael Jordan dogging Dennis Johnson.
Big bucket coming up here. Johnson was held.
That was a foul. Dogged him tenaciously all the time, but as Dennis spun, you see the left hand grabbing him?
Yeah, I see that, Mike.
Dennis smart, continues on, gets the roll.
Big play that time. Hardly out of it.
You know,
Johnson in the corner. That's Bird with it. And Johnson.
Now they'll gamble, see, and it'll give Boston a lot easier shots. They got a double team.
Johnson.
I'm going to tell y'all the truth. After watching Dennis Johnson turn up like this, on top of me checking out Kevin McHale, Danny Ainge, Larry Bird, and we ain't even checked out Bill Walton yet, Boston was really a threat. They were really a threat. Like, really a threat. Like, really I know I said it 3 times. A threat. They had some shooters. They had rebounders. They had defenders. Then they had a GOAT on their team. I was always thinking that it was a one-man team, you know, with Larry Bird being on the team and everything, and, you know, not really ever hearing about Kevin McHale. Well, at least in my generation. I know some of y'all probably know about Kevin McHale and how great he was, and Dennis Johnson, how great he was. You hear about Danny Ainge every once in a while, but this is what I'm talking about in my generation. I'm telling you now. When you talk about Boston Celtics, they were really a threat. Like, you can't take that away from at all. Like, from nobody on the team. Yes, Larry Bird came in and brought that charisma. He brought that energy. But when you talk about, you know, the rest of the players on the team, they was getting buckets. Mad face. They was getting buckets. They were a threat, for real.
And again from the corner.
Dennis Johnson with 2 in a row.
Battle against Dennis Johnson. Sails by him. Dennis Johnson up the floor. Danny Ainge. Bird over Willis. Yeah, start great pass for Wilkins. For his confidence. You're right. This may really help Atlanta in the long run. Bird. Oh, reverse. Doc Rivers. Nope. Ainge is 3-on-2. Dennis Johnson.
Ooh, good finger roll.
Rivers.
Good
pass.
easy layup. No, give me that. Come here.
Looked like a good block.
Johnson has Parrish with him. Shoots the jumper. 44-39 Boston. Parrish gives it up. Dennis Johnson, the open jump.
Willis and Kevin McHale, as you see there now, here they are on your right, lower right. Now there.
2:55 in the half. And
2 the second quarter. And Atlanta had 10 in the first quarter and 3 the second quarter.
Bird. 30 seconds left as Boston comes up the floor. Dennis Johnson.
His shot.
Because they believe they can make every one of them. Good pass by Dennis Johnson.
Nobody near Ainge, and he drills it.
I said, Dennis Johnson is a great half-court passer. Now let's take a look at this pass here. Now watch Danny Ainge come to pitcher from the right. Now he's open. And look at that pass. Got to be the right velocity. Right there. Wide open shot.
Good old Danny.
Now,
Danny boy.
Boston starts over. We're still in the third quarter. You'll buy that one. Now he gets it, but not really where he wants it. Dennis Johnson, the open man. Bingo. Dennis Johnson is alone.
Whew.
6:43 left.
Oh, man.
Tied at 94. Wilkins hangs in the air. Nope. Dennis Johnson.
Do y'all see what be happening? They be having a double team the Boston Celtics. The last 2 games I done watched, Kevin McHale get the ball on the baseline from Dennis Johnson or Robert Parrish. Well, not too much Robert, but I haven't really paid that much attention, honestly. But there, you know, have one person guarding Dennis with the ball. He passed it to Kevin McHale. The guy that's guarding Dennis Johnson will hurry up and run down there and try to jump on Kevin, which will leave Dennis Johnson open for the easy jumper every time. They were really that bad.
3 in a row from way up.
Got bumped a little bit, missed it. Bird with it to Johnson. They got a 3-on-1
And
Dennis or Danny Ainge. Good steal. There goes Dennis. And he's got to set it up. There's a setup right there. You have to go. You have to penetrate enough so to get away. Now here's Dennis Johnson penetrates to open it up for the three-pointer, and Larry Bird buries it right there.
And if you don't know much about
the fall, Danny Ainge, length of the court to Dennis Johnson, should have an easy 2. And does. Has Jackson on him. McHale hits the shot. Dennis Johnson wide open.
him, either score or get him in foul trouble.
Parrish.
He anticipates better than anybody in the game today.
McHale over Green.
Very important that they consistently make that open shot.
Jackson through the lane. A 4 from the line. He has 8 points all told. And the Celtics have a 4-point lead. A little over a minute 40 remaining. Turn it over. And Larry Bird gives it off to Dennis Johnson. To Robert Parrish. Parrish open from right of the lane.
Good shot, boy.
Down to 6 seconds left to shoot it. Kevin McHale will. And Kevin McHale gets fouled. Green over McHale.
Cartwright, and I thought Cartwright was probably the biggest factor in the first half.
There's McHale again, and you're right, and it's another one. He has 7.
There's our man again.
Johnson takes it himself.
And
this crowd is really into it.
If you live by that long three-pointer early in your offense, you may die by it.
Johnson. The tip.
You heard what he said? Hey, that's crazy. If you live by that long three-point, if you live by that long three-point percentage or shots, whatever you do, at the beginning of the game, you might die by it. They don't do that in the NBA no more. They don't care about that no more in the NBA no more. Thank you, Stephen Curry. Thank you, Kyle Korver. Thank you, the guy named Mike or something like that, and all the other great three-point shooters, because it changed the whole game. The game is not the same no more. Like, it's to the point where even the coaches will tell you, take the 3. Back in the day, no, they wanted you to go for a 2, force the foul, play some good defense, and just, keep forcing fouls. So, like, it had been foul on each side of the court until the shot clock or the quarter clock ran out. But now, they like, no, take the 3.
Is good. 85 New York 74. And here's what the controversy's about, Don. Who scored the basket? Who drew the foul?
They gave the basket to McHale. I think Dennis Johnson was the guy that tipped it in, and then they were going to allow Dennis Johnson to shoot the free throw. That's impossible.
For the basket, who drew the foul?
They gave the basket to McHale. I think Dennis Johnson was the guy that tipped it in, and then they were going to allow Dennis Johnson to shoot the free throw. That's impossible. If they're going to let Dennis shoot the free throw.
Celtics can get that lead back up to 5. They better hurry. Dennis Johnson.
Ooh, buzzer beater.
They and the Lakers had the best home records. Kevin McHale calling things on both ends.
That was a nice play by the Knicks.
That was down.
Look at Dennis Johnson. What a pass. Backdoor to Bird. In hard, over Ewing, scores 2.
Final quarter.
There it is again. Boy, the greatness of Dennis Johnson. I hope the fans can see that.
Dennis Johnson.
Really exist in the game. There's Dennis Johnson. Show him the ball. Use your dribble. Take it to the hole. Get me 3 points. Yes, Dennis Johnson.
Hey, shout out to Dennis Johnson, man. To be honest with you, I didn't know he was such a great point guard like that. He wasn't. And then, like, what these point guards look like in this generation, he was very calm, cool, and collective the whole game. When he played against New York, he played against when he had to have Michael Jordan playing defense on him. When they played against Chicago, they played against the 76ers. He looked the same every time he played. He was always consistent. He wasn't trying to be flashy. He was working the ball to the paint, and if people had to pass it back out to him, he'd finish himself. He had great defense, getting blocks, getting steals, forcing the steals. I think he even got one on MJ himself. So, shout out to Dennis Johnson for sure. Like I said before in the middle of the video, I didn't know that the Celtics had so many players on the team that were able to get a bucket basically whenever they wanted, just like Larry Bird. Now, I know they depended on Larry Bird a lot because, he may have been a lot more clutch player, or his percentile of how many shots he made on base and out of all the shots he took was better than theirs. At the end of the day, it was a whole Boston Celtics team that went and got those rings. So, shout out to Dennis Johnson. I know the video is about you. Also, shout out to Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Danny Ainge. I'm going to say Jim Paxson because, he was out there getting buckets too. But to be honest with you, I kind of feel like he kind of ruined the whole chemistry of them. I This is what I looked up for the Kevin McHale video, if you didn't already see it. Kevin McHale's birthday is December 19th. He was born in 1957. He's out of Hibbing, Minnesota. 6'10", what is he? Power forward and 210 pounds. He wore that nice because you would never have guessed it. But let's see where Dennis Johnson from, because I'm curious. Look at me spelling stuff wrong. I'm tripping. Let me type this in here real quick. Dennis Johnson, the guy right there. Okay. September 18th. He's from Austin, Texas. Shout out to him. Okay, Dennis Johnson was a big guard. He was 6'4". I didn't know that. Yeah, no wonder why he got them buckets like that. He was down there getting them rebounds and everything. He was carrying. I can't lie. He was carrying. He was a second round pick. 29th overall. And went to the Seattle Supersonics. Colleges he played for was the L.A. Harbor College and Pepperdine. Okay. Well, like I said before, shout out Dennis Johnson. Hey, if you got any comments, please leave them. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and be sure to turn the notification bell on, because we always coming back with some more reactions, and we do a lot of Celtics, Larry Bird reactions on this channel, so you never know what you might see on the channel. But hey, leave some in the comments. It's your boy DtaeNoDinero, and we out. Peace. Let's get it. Silly.